shopping at Oasis Liquor. Okay, so we are at Oasis Liquor, and this is in the Houston area as well, off of, what's the name of this road? Spring Cypress?
Spring Cypress, I think.
Off of Spring Cypress. So we're going to go in, we're going to show you guys what they have. So entering the store, you can see
It's full.
it is full. They have a lot of stuff in here. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go to the right. So as you guys can see, they have a ton of Buffalo Trace in stock. So if you're looking for Buffalo Trace, here you go. So this little end cap has a lot of stuff on it. They have Company Distilling, the Belfour, some Heaven Store down here. They actually have quite a few bottles that Greg and I are not familiar with. You can see some Pinhook back there as well. So they do have a ticket system. And the ticket system, when you buy certain bottles, you get tickets. You get double tickets. If you get over like 100, you get an extra ticket. And then there are some allocated behind that, like 5 tickets get you an Eagle Rare for $39.99. So pretty good deal on that. This is a bunch of store picks. They have their store picks. They say like Oasis Liquor on them. But they also have some other ones, like this is a High West cask collection, and it's 4 brown water taters. So they have some different ones as well.
There's a RD1 in Japanese, what do you call it? Mizurana.
Yeah, the Mizurana. Yeah, nice. They have a Jimmy Red here. So the shelves are really close together, guys. So I'm going to try to get you what I can. Apologize if it's not the best, but it's definitely a store worth coming to. They do have some of the Lasso Motel down here as well.
This one too, baby. It's Backbone Bourbon, uncut straight bourbon whiskey. Backbone. It's
Backbone Bourbon.
It's actually
That's an actual pick. Yep. From someone. I'll let him read through that.
115 proof.
Wow. Awesome. They have the Jack Daniel's Blackberry. They have they have a couple of different, they have the Dart in Lasso Motel, they have the Amberana finish, and the Weeded in Lasso Motel. There's your prices on that. You can see them, a couple of dark arts. Alright, let's go. This is going to be like some scotches and stuff here. They have they have a selection of few. They turn their stuff to the side. They really do have like a massive selection of stuff here. I'm not gonna tell you everything they have.
Look at your cute camera. That's super cool. Is that a phone?
The camera. Elk.
I'm looking for doers. Just super regular.
They do have some of the Whistle Pig, and the Bookers. It's a 24th, it's a 3, the third one. And then if you look, I'm trying to see so I can show you guys, it actually goes all the way up. So they have like Kentucky Owl, they have the Rabbit Hole Derringers and stuff up there. Pendletons, a lot of box stuff. They have like a lock, stock, and barrel for the top.
Another one, this is a high and wicked. It's the jury cast strength. It's a very bottle. It's a
Greg found a bottle. Let me see what he's talking
it's a
about.
limited release. High and wicked.
The Jury High and Wicked.
I don't know. I've heard stuff about it. I'm just not that familiar with them.
Free Ranch. They have a selection of Penelope. And this is literally, guys, as far back as I can go because my back is up against the wall of another shelf. Very close quarters. Looking up here, they do have the Ben Holiday 8-year. That's the new one. They have a Nashville barrel up here. I'm not sure what this reservoir, we watched it on one of the videos. The Hollands Ghost, the Blade Rummer, and the Milkman.
What is that, Doc
And
Holiday?
then they have the Doc Holiday, that's a 6-year for Doc Holiday. Paul Sutton limited release heritage collection there. Some Stellum, some very old St. Nick, yeah, Horse Soldier, Jacobs. Greg pointed this one out just a minute ago when we were in here, and that's the Limestone Farms. If you guys know anything about that, let us know. 189, must be pretty good.
115 proof too.
Yeah. And they have the barrel. Quite a few of those as well. As you can see, there's so much in here that a lot of the stuff is even turned sideways. So if you're really looking for something like a different bottle, this is a great place to come. They have that collection, the Senator, the Cabinet, right next to Old Man Winter. If you guys haven't tried that, that's a really good bottle as well. And you have your Russells. They do have Castle and Key. If you're a big Castle and Key fan, they have those. Left Bank, we have not heard of that one, but if you know anything, let us know about it. I know here's another one, a stout barrel finish up here, Goodwood Brewing Company. Not real familiar with that one either. They have a full-on collection here of your Doc Swenson, if you're a big fan of those. Have some more High West over here, just irregular ones. They do have some bottles in here that we've never heard of. Hazel Baker, I've never heard of that. Bishop Basil Hayden. Wilderness. They have the Blackened, the Wes Henderson one, as well as the Rabbit Hole.
Jimmy,
They have a full
Jimmy Red Double Oak. Unusual.
collection of Pinhook, and Greg found something. What'd you find?
Jimmy Red.
Jimmy Red Double Oak. Where'd you find that at?
Which one was it? Right there.
Down here at the bottom. Yeah. I mean, they have all their stuff on the bottom. No way I can bend down to show you everything, but they do have the benchmarks. Not familiar with this one, Boomtown. Looks like they have a pretty good selection of that. Here's your Heaven Hill bottled in bond, $51.99. Not bad. Going back up, so they have makers. They have your Heart Release from 24. They have a couple of Bardstones here. They have your Knob Creek. Pretty good selection there. Going up, of course, they have your single malts up there. Barrel, I've already showed you. Some Nulu, some Lucky 7. They have a very good selection of 4-gate up there if you're looking for the 4-gates. And then they have some of the bigger boxes over here if you guys have been looking for that. Those are the bootleggers boxes. Michter's. They have a pretty good selection of the cask strength of your Redwood Empire. Coming down, Old Forester, they have single barrels of that, $89.99. Pretty good price. Got a Long Branch, Wild Turkey Rare Breed, Elijah Craig, some Larceny, Baker 7, and this one is a 8-year, 6-month. And that. They do have some JT Melick here. You guys are interested in that. Some Baby Jane, Widow Jane,
13.
Lucky 13. It's probably one of the first bottles, kind of expensive bottles that Greg got when we got started in bourbon hunting. Some Chattanooga. And guys, I'm trying to get you a look at everything, but it's very, very tight in here. There's Templeton Rye. There's your turkey selection. Some Four Roses here. There's a small batch back there. You can't really see it, but it's a small batch select. So that one's a little different, I think. You have your OKI. Rabbit hole.
Did you get like the bootleggers?
I did, yeah.
48.
The Fox and Evergreen.
Tried collaboration with really good
There's a Smooth Ambler Cask Strength series. I haven't seen that one. Of course, maybe I will it. We won't talk about that. Garrison Brothers, they do have some of the Rockets. Of course, we're in Houston area, so got to have the Rockets represented. Fresh Creek. So Mattingly there is POW. I've never seen that one. They do have Unabridged. Unabridged from Milam and Green, guys, is a very, very good bottle. So they have the Prideful Goat here, 6-year. Rose. Come down, you have some TX. Public. Rebecca Creek. And of course, you have all your standards, all your flavoreds and stuff as well. I have the Devil's River. Silver Star, some RD1. The RD1 and the Mizurana French Oak. However you say that. And your bottom shelfers, of course. Jack Daniels, 130.4. The Blackberry. Good to see that hitting the market. It's really good, by the way. Okay. So they do have a pretty massive selection. I'm going to go down this way and just kind of show you guys the whole wall of it. Show you how tight the aisles are. So I couldn't really back up too far with the camera, but really good selection here. I'm going to go back up. There are some store picks and stuff up at the front, some stuff that's just on end caps. I want to share it with you guys. Journeyman Distillery. There's a 4-gate here for $79.99. And Belfour for $39. Larceny over here.
It's actually a select too. Some top.
Family Select. It says on top of that Belfour. It's $39.99. They have some Peerless. Looks like that one is $54.99 for the Peerless. High-end Wicked on sale was $60.99, now $39.99. Do have a Knob Creek here. They have a Jefferson's Ocean store pick around this corner. taters. Don't see a lot of store picks for Jefferson, so that's pretty cool. It's kind of a close-up of the rabbit hole. They had it up top, but just to kind of show you guys what they have with that. Some great picks on the front of those. Great artwork.
Some Freddy's root beer.
Got some Freddy's root beer.
From the distillery.
Oh yeah,
Was it?
I think so. And then they have the Prideful Goat here. It's 12-year, unfiltered, so you don't normally see that. But normally they're 6 here. Be curious to see how much that is. It's a really good rye. I'm just gonna go over here and show you guys their tequila as well. We're not gonna spend a whole lot of time on it. We're heading to a surprise party for a family member turning 75. But yeah, let me show you some of this. Tequila Ocho. Oh, that's a beautiful bottle right there. I'm not familiar with it, but it's a beautiful bottle. And again, you can see things all the way up top as well. There's a lot of interesting things. They have the full line of Cascanes here. You guys can see that all the way through the Reposado. But on top, they actually have the Nuestros Races, which is a newer bottle, as well as the Extra Añejo up there. So great selection there. Then you have your G4s. Coming back down, you have your Wild Common. Volans. You don't see this selection of Volans. Normally they only have this one in a lot of the stores. That's a really good one. And then you have your El Tesoro. And this is a single barrel, limited edition. They have a couple of different ones. They're picks, Reposado picks. But they have the Añejo here as well. As the Blanca. And they have your Cascojín. That's a good one as well. All right. Not familiar with that one, but it's an Añejo and the Mijinta. And they have your Siempre. Okay, so I will just kind of show you guys around. Really good store, really great selection of stuff here in the store. Like I told you, so the way they handle their allocations is basically you get tickets for the bottles that you buy. If you spend 100 or more, then you get like an extra ticket for that. So one of the examples, like I think I told you before, 5 tickets, you can purchase an Eagle Rare for $39.99. So pretty good deal.
Great
Nice
location.
store, great
Yeah.
location, right up Spring Cypress in Houston. Definitely come in and check it out.
Definitely. They have a great selection.
I'll go show you some of what they have now on the allocations. All right, so we're actually going back behind the counter to get some of the allocations that they have. So they do have the Clase Azul here, as you guys can see, the big bottles. They have several nice selection of that if you're looking for it. This is the Mezcal, beautiful bottle. They do have cellar aged. So you'll see here 40 tickets and you can purchase it for $149.99. And they have the Midwinter's Night Dram. So this is Act 12, Scene 7, 20 tickets. And the Angel's Envy, the Woodford. They have the Corazon and the Sazerac Rye. Above that, they do have the Thomas Handy. You guys can see back there. as well as the Sazerac 18. And they have the Century vodka, so that's actually from the Buffalo Trace Distillery. The Century, really good vodka. If you guys are vodka drinkers, definitely worth the $99. They also have a Willet 11 year. So $6.49. That is not included in the tickets. If it doesn't say with the ticket, then it's just the price that it is. And then they have a lot of your scotches. They have the Whistlepick Piggy Bank up there as well. All right. Okay. Really nice store. Oasis Liquors off of Spring Cypress. Definitely worth checking out. There's probably a bottle in here that you haven't seen at some point, so it's worth coming to see. Hunt for those treasures that are in here. See what you can find.